But what happens when your life does not move in a straight line? What happens when you fall back into survival mode just because it's a random Tuesday and you're depressed? What happens when you do everything right and life still hits you upside the head? What happens when the issue is not that you don't know what a budget is, but that your nervous system is exhausted, your heart is bruised, your income is unstable, and your financial floor is entirely too low? And that's when you realize that the money journey is not just math. It is identity. It is stewardship. It is safety. It is discipline. It is wisdom. It is emotional regulation. And personally for me, it is God taking me through things and allowing me to experience life in my own mess over and over again until I finally break free mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So this is the Rebrand, a place for financially solo women who are done being broke but do not know where to start. Women who are single, divorced, newly independent, or partnered, and still feeling like all of the financial weight is still on them. This is for the woman who's tired of depending on all the wrong things. A man, a job, the system, wishful thinking, a random tax refund. You know who you are. I was her. A miracle with no obedience attached to it. I also believe God gives us instructions and we need to obey. Follow and obey. Also, the new ReEducated Money roadmaps that I had from before. Y'all should have seen them. I'm gonna show y'all some. I'm embarrassed. I was so embarrassing when I was younger. I didn't know. I just put stuff out. I did not care what they look like. Don't judge me. It starts with a wealthy mindset and it makes it go throughout the entire journey. Because if your money mindset is broken, every new plan will eventually be filtered through the same old fear and shame and the same old mess over and over again. And then there's the money setup, which I also changed a little bit from the past. This is the practical part. Your accounts, your bills, your budget, your banking, your money map. And then there's money mastery. This is where you stop starting over every 2 weeks and start building rhythm, consistency, and trust with yourself. And with the freedom goals, they're here because the goal is not just to pay bills until we die. The goal is options and assets and cash flow, generosity and legacy and freedom. And for me personally, the first rung is survival freedom, because I refuse to let a job be the only way I can survive in this world. I have never felt safe at a job. I have never felt unbored at a job. And honestly, I am tired of pretending that being someone's perfect employee is how I want to live my life, when God and my entire being is calling me to build. So this year, I am taking full responsibility for my actions and inactions when it comes to money. And I am allowing God to create the rest of this story. Because honestly, y'all, I should be out on the street. But every month, the bills are paid. Every month, provision has shown up. Every month, the math says, girl, I don't know. But God says, I do. And he's been so good and faithful to me. And that is not my excuse to be irresponsible. It's actually my excuse to become fully responsible about the things that I am doing or I'm not doing. About the fact that I say I want something, but I'm not taking the actions to make it happen. The biggest update and change was finally realizing that the way I was looking at money back then, following all of the FIRE people and not realizing that I was not in their same financial bandwidth. I'm going to talk about that in another video. These are people who are ex-engineers and who make $150,000 a year, while I was over there making $25,000 to $30,000 a year. And I'm over here trying to act like I could be them in 10 years instead of realizing who I was and how my journey had to be completely different. And that's why the Freedom Mountain Roadmap, which I had to completely revamp and just talk to God and myself and look at my own life and be like, whoa, this is for the people who are not like
engineers who would never go into that field. We have to see things differently. I have to do things differently to have the freedom that I want. And I'm not gonna be a celebrity or a athlete or anything of that sort either. So I'm that normal person living a normal life that did not take a career path that's gonna make me a bunch of money and a job. So I'm gonna have to do things a lot differently than everyone else. So if you are watching this and you are a financially solo woman, I want you to know that I see you, I am you, I have been you. The broke one, the ambitious one, the delusional one, the rebuilding one, the one who knows she's called for more, but still has bills due this week, the one who's tired of being strong, but knows she's not quitting. And I'm inviting you to take this journey with me. Not from the top of the mountain, but from the very messy middle. From the rebuilding stage. This journey is going to require us to dig deeper into our money mindset and figure out why we make the choices that we do. It's going to require us to step out of our comfort zones like I am doing right now, publicly and with something really close by that I want to achieve. And the biggest thing is it's going to require us to raise our financial floor, so that our financial ceiling can be infinite. And it's going to require us to depend on God, not man, not the system or systems, not the government, and not even our puny little human selves, no matter how smart and savvy we think we are.